International news broadcaster. We are the leaders in global breaking news.
Hello, I'm Christian Fraser. This is The Context.
The two governments and the political parties of Northern Ireland have reached agreement.
You can be blue in the face talking to people who are not involved in violence, but will that stop violence? We had at last brought the people who could stop this into the room.
The IRA leadership, if they were nothing else, were intelligent, and they grasped the opportunity for peace.
People realised that in the end, we could carry on exhausting ourselves with violence, or we could reach for peace.
Welcome back. It's 25 years since the British government and the parties in Northern Ireland sat down to sign the Good Friday Agreement. It put an end to 3 decades of conflict during which more than 3,500 people had been killed. Next weekend, President Biden will be in Northern Ireland to commemorate the occasion and the role the United States played in brokering the peace. The deal was announced after days and nights of intense negotiation and was supported by most of Northern Ireland's political parties, including those linked to paramilitary organisations. It set up a new power-sharing and devolved government for Northern Ireland, representing both the nationalists and unionist communities. Our panel with me tonight, the former British ambassador to Paris, Peter Ricketts, Lord Peter Ricketts, who also served as the chair of the Joint Intelligence Committee, among his other security roles, and also Victoria Coates, who served in the Trump administration on the US National Security Council. So 2 people who can certainly speak to what went on in Northern Ireland 25 years ago. Let me start with you, Peter, and get your recollections, because you would have been in the Foreign Office at the time. What do you remember?
What I remember most is the fantastic amount of work